Hello and welcome to the second video of AI marketing course. And in this video, we will be discussing mostly about client audit. But before we deep dive into that, why we do that, why is it important and how do we do it, I'll give you some examples as well. I just wanted to show you the curriculum has been rearranged a bit. So basically this has been arranged in terms of how a particular digital project works. So here's an example, like this is like any digital marketing core project workflow. So it starts with briefing when a client gives us briefing, and then we do market and competition analysis. And then these are the core steps in any digital marketing strategy, which is objective setting. How do we set objectives for the project? Then we decide on who or audience strategy. These are like who, where, what are like the heart of the any digital marketing strategy. And then where would be media mix, like, okay, we know who to target, where do we target them? How do we do the media mix? How much money do we spend on Google ads, Facebook, Meta, PR, whatever? And then what is creative? Okay, now we know who the audience is. Now we know where do we target them, which platforms. And then we decide on what do we say? What should be the creative messaging? In certain companies, the workflow is a bit different. They have the what before anything else, before who and where. So they decide on the campaign and the creative before they decide on the audience and where. It's generally true with companies who have a very wide range of audience. For example, telecom companies, let's say Airtel, Etisalat. So these generally target masses, like almost everyone. So in those cases, it makes sense to first decide on what should be the creative and then decide on who the audience for that particular campaign is and where do we target them, and then reporting, testing, and optimization. This is the overall steps of any digital marketing project. So based on this, we have rearranged the curriculum. So if you see here, first we talk about ChatGPT introduction, then we prompts, then we talk about know your client and audit assets, then we do project briefing, then market research, competitor research is the first step. Then we do audience analysis, media mix and planning. Then we do these keyword analysis for AI and AI search, campaign planning, creative and copy, then reporting and analysis. Then we will do organic marketing and advanced. This is also good for you because if you're following the whole course, it will be good for you to understand like where we are now and what is coming our way. So this leads to our third section here, which is about client and assets. So in this section specifically, I will show you how you can use ChatGPT to know about your client and audit assets. Now, most of these things which you can do in ChatGPT, you can do without ChatGPT as well, but it used to take a very, very long time. To give you example, a few years ago, I used to work for an agency and I used to be there in every client onboarding, pitch presentation, and even if we are meeting the client for the first time, let's say a client has asked us, okay, can you guys come to our office? We want to meet you, understand how you work, and maybe we will give you a test campaign. We want you to do the strategy and media buying, and then we can see if we can work together. I used to be part of every meeting. And sometimes with a busy schedule, like we used to call it A team, like the 4 or 5 people we used to go in these meetings, we didn't have time to understand about every client. For example, our boss would sometimes say, we have a meeting with this client tomorrow. This is the name of the client, and they're a real estate company. They are a district cooling company. They are this and they are that. We never had time. Now, ideally, when we had a very big client and which we were looking forward to, we would see, each of us would see and kind of analyze and research about them so that it's important before we go for the meeting. But it used to be very time consuming. Now with ChatGPT, you can have certain prompts, and even if you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's enough for you to understand everything about the client. Or you can formulate kind of these prompt syntax and provide it to any intern or junior in the team, and you can ask them to execute it for any client and kind of send this particular brief to all the A team or whoever is going for the meeting, so that you can spend 10 minutes on it and understand who you are going to meet. Before you go to the meeting, you need to have context, like what to talk about, so that you can engage in a very beneficial argument and the client understands, okay, you have a bit of understanding about them, and at the same time it helps you to ask the right questions and not start from the scratch. And the client gets a very good impression of you if they feel like you have done a bit of homework about them. Now also, these kind of prompts can also help you if you're looking for a job interview, for which I'll give you an example later. Now generally, when it comes to what should you know about the company, these are few things you should know about the company before you go to meet them, which is about the company, founder sometimes, and key people, revenue, products, services, and prices, digital properties, audit, which means their social media handles, and that too, how are they doing when compared to their competitors. Let's say, for example, I have a meeting. Amity University has asked me to come for a meeting. They want to meet us as an agency or a consultant or a freelancer, and before I go for the meeting, these are the things I would like to know about them. Now I have created kind of a syntax which you can download from the link below as well, but every time you have to make a little bit changes based on the client you are meeting. For example, so here's my prompt. Context: I'm a digital marketing consultant and provide performance marketing services. I'm going to meet the marketing team at Amity University, Dubai. They want to meet me to know how I can help them run their performance marketing campaigns for their student admission campaigns. I'm going to meet Nigel Rodriguez and the rest of the marketing team. I have selected Amity because I have worked with them previously, so I just wanted to know how valid the information is. Task: act as a trained senior online researcher and work on the below information about the university and their operations. 1. Courses, degrees they provide, which nationality of students study there, what are their most popular courses and fee. Search on LinkedIn and other job portals about Nigel, who works at Amity University, and give me a snapshot of his profile. What do you think are the main challenges in generating registrations through their online marketing campaigns? Overall, where do they stand in terms of ranking and other parameters when compared to other universities in UAE? Give me a table of all universities in UAE and their ranking and important points about the universities and total students. Now, before I go there, if I have this information, I know about the person I'm meeting, I know about university businesses, I know about what their fee structure is, what the courses are, who their competitors are, some points about the other universities in UAE, I'm very good to go. I will be a very confident person talking to them, while they will feel that I have the context, I know this industry a bit. And trust me, guys, I mean, I have a career of 10 years in digital marketing. These are the things that push you. Like, technical skills can only take you to one particular limit, one particular point. But these are the things that push you beyond, that push your growth. It doesn't seem like that when you are starting your career, but this is what makes the difference. So let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Information about Amity University Dubai. Overview. Amity University Dubai, established in 2011, is a premier university, Ministry of Care. They have KHDA approval as well. The university is known for expansive 70,000 square feet campus featuring world-class facilities and state-of-the-art laboratories. So this is the links where it has pulled this information from. So basically, I could have gone to these links, researched and checked, but it's giving me brief. So I know now one thing, okay, they are here since 2011. They have 700,000 square feet campus, which is good. So I can talk, yeah, I have heard about your campus. It's a nice campus. Even if I directly go to the parking and I'll be like, yeah, this is a good campus. These things help a lot. Courses and degrees. MIT University offers a diverse range of 30 undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral programs. So I have an idea, like what do they teach? BBA, Bachelor of Fashion Design, Hotel Management, BBA, Executive MBA, Master of Science in Forensic Sciences. And student demographics, I have a basic idea about the university. Now, the university hosts approximately 2,500 students from over 70 nationalities. Another point I'll keep in mind. This creates context with me. So I don't have to ask them, are you targeting any specific country for your digital marketing campaign? So what I'll ask them, even if I have to ask them, I know there are people from maybe more than 50 countries in your university. These campaigns, admission campaigns, how do you allocate budget across such a wide market? And stuff like that. This is just an example. Then popular courses and fees, BTech in various specializations, AD 146,000 for 4 years, MBA approximately 66,000 for 2 years. So I have an idea about their fee structure now as well. So I basically can calculate, okay, how much is one sale or one converted student worth for them. And this is the source, Get My Uni, where it pulled the fees from. Profile of Nigel, the person who I'm meeting. I will now search profile on LinkedIn. Other job portals provide a snapshot on his background. Challenges in generating registrations. Okay. Let's see why this was not generated. Sometimes you have to ask again for ChatGPT to give you any response. Challenges in generating registration. So some of the problems they might have is high competition is home to reputed universities, UAE. So it's crucial to differentiate MET's offerings, diverse target audience, digital visibility, ensuring online presence and engagement, various platforms to reach prospective students effectively, cost concerns, addressing potential candidates and parents' concerns about tuition fees and living expenses in Dubai. So now I have an idea about, okay, what the problems for the students would be. Then it's giving me comparison with other universities in UAE. MET University Dubai is well regarded institution but competes with the top universities in UAE. Okay, United Arab Emirates University, American University of Sharjah, Khalifa University, University of Sharjah, American University of Sharjah and University of Sharjah. They are two different ones. MET University Dubai ranking is 10th. These are the top 4. Key highlights: public, research-oriented, private, strong engineering programs, engineering and medical, diverse courses, modern facilities. Total students 14,000 UAE University, 5,000 for American University Sharjah, 3,500. So MET University has like 2,500. Okay, next steps. Prepare a tailored presentation highlighting how your performance marketing strategies you can address. Okay, I will now search for Nigel Rodriguez's profile and provide you details in a follow-up message. It generated the whole shebang again, but anyways, now it generated Nigel's profile. So I'll name Nigel Rodriguez, current position, Assistant Marketing Manager at MET University, location Dubai, Assistant Marketing Manager. This is his professional experience, so I get an idea. He's working there from 2015. Before that, he was Marketing Officer, Gulf News Broadcasting for 3 years. Before that, cricket coach. He also has an experience about marketing coordinator. So I know he is interested in cricket as well. Digital Marketing Certificate, Digital Marketing Institute, this UAE he has done. And he has done Bachelor of Business Administration from Manipal University, Dubai. So he has studied in Dubai. Okay, these are the language he speaks: English, Hindi. Challenge in generating registration. So I get a very comprehensive idea. Like it takes me 15 minutes or 10 minutes to go through this. And now when I go for the meeting, I'll be very confident. Honestly, like I have been to numerous meetings like this. Now, if I have this much context, I can go and I can just ace the meeting, honestly. Because getting business is dependent on the soft skills as well. So maybe you're not able to comprehend the importance of this particular task and why I included it as one video. But trust me, it's very, very important. Okay, now I have this idea. This is my follow-up message prompt. Use online tools like SimilarWeb and give me the top line numbers of their website traffic details in a table, and also add numbers from the websites of their competitors like Abu Dhabi University, Khalifa University, American University Dubai, etc. Just to get an idea. This will give me an idea like where do they stand. So if I have to talk about their website or stuff, so okay. Now it's telling me these are the website traffic analysis. MET University Dubai, total visits last 3 months, 62,000. Average visit duration is this, pages per visit is this, bounce rate is this. Now, from what I see, Middlesex University, Manipal University, Canadian University, University of Wollongong, these are the private universities and they have a lot of traffic. Canadian University, the average session duration is very less when compared to, let's say, Wollongong, which means Middlesex, these universities are spending a lot on advertising, maybe. Pages per visit, highest for Manipal University and University of Wollongong, which means their website is better and more engaging. Abu Dhabi University 7.22. Now, if I have time, I got an idea, but if I have time, I got an idea about how much traffic do they have. So proportionately, maybe they have similar kind of spends in advertising. These universities probably spend a lot more. Now, it might be because of their SEO, but high chances are they spend a lot on advertising as well. But anyways, then I look at bounce rate and let's say Manipal University has the worst, I guess. Pages per session worse. And MET University average visit duration is the worst. So which means all the traffic they're getting, they're getting less traffic, then they're not able to engage. It has to do something with their website. So now I will check the website which has the highest engagement rate, for example, Abu Dhabi University, and I'll see how their website is structured. Then I'll go to MIT University, and then I'll see what are the comparison, what is leading to this low engagement rate. And also it might be a reason that the traffic they're generating, for example, from ads, the audience is not good, the audience targeting in the campaigns is not good. There might be multiple reasons, but I'll go to this university, these two, and I will see what are the main differences. Then it's giving you observations. MIT University sees moderate engagement, recommendations for MIT University, these are whatever. And then it's giving you links as well where it got the data from. Now, my next follow-up prompt is like, if it's a very huge client, I really want to onboard them, then I will spend an hour on this. So my next prompt, and I'm also showing you these examples. You can just have much more use cases, make it more extensive, make it brief. It's up to you. I'm just giving you an idea of a real life scenario. If it happens with me, that's exactly what I will do. Give me the data in a table with MIT University and their competitors mentioned above. The table should have the names of the universities in the first column and mention the subscribers and followers of each of their social media handle, and also mention the social media handle ID and the links to their pages. Add one more table with average engagements, views for each social media handle of each of these universities. Now, when I check all these details, one, I understand about the university, I understand about the people, I have the context about the university, then I understand a bit about their competitors, their website traffic, and now I should have a little bit of like idea about the social media, their social media presence as well. Because you don't know what you guys are going to discuss in the meeting, but if you have a little bit of context, trust me, and if you make an argument that you know a bit about it, it makes a very huge difference. So it's giving you, it searched 9 sites for us, and it's giving you for each of the university, let's say MIT University platform, Facebook, they have 48,000 subscribers, Instagram, they have 12,300, LinkedIn, they have this, and it's also telling you what the social media handle for them is, and the link as well. Now, for example, you can do this, you will have to manually check. Now, even if you have to research more, you have this table. One, you get a snapshot. Okay, Abu University, Facebook 115, Facebook for MIT 48,000, Khalifa University 48, American University Dubai 74, and then you see, okay, Facebook, this one is leading and all, and you have all the links here. Like if you want to check quickly, what's the difference between posting on Facebook, MIT University and Khalifa University? You click, tuck, that's it, you're done. I mean, you can get all of this information, but it's very difficult. Here, you just create these prompt templates. Whenever you have to research, you copy, paste, make some edits, whatever, specific to this client, and you're done. Average engagement views. Now, MIT University Facebook, average engagement per post is 250, average videos per. Their YouTube average views are 1200, Abu Dhabi University 350, their YouTube 1500, almost same. Okay, nothing that stands out here, and these are the sources where it got the data from. Now I'm going to ask my another follow-up question. Give me a list of past online digital marketing campaigns MIT University Dubai has run in 2023 to get student registrations. Also give me a list of published articles about them in 2023 and 2024 along with the source link. Sometimes it's important. If it's a big company, like size medium or big company, it's always good to know like what articles were published about them on the internet and what kind of campaigns have they run, what got traction and stuff like that. So here, past online digital marketing campaigns by MIT University Dubai in 2023. Digital media literacy campaign. Students from the journalism and mass communication program at MIT University chose digital marketing literacy as their key campaign theme for their final year project. Okay, they did this campaign execution, this launch, this Journal of Dubai Institute and Design and Innovation, along with Dr. Saif Al-Sairi, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Fazal Malik, PVC University Dubai. So they were there. And if you want to know more, there is an article on the Brew News which talks about this campaign. So you can just go through it, and if it's something remarkable, maybe you get a chance to put this across in the meeting as well. Then there was forensic training workshop. Then there was a grad show. You can click on the link and talk about it. What did they do? Now, published articles about MIT University Dubai. This is interesting, 2023 to 2024. Launches a campaign on digital media literacy. Khalij Times has talked about this. MIT University launched, I think it's the same. ones, but they got traction on these websites like Khalij Times and things like that, which is quite prominent. So you can just they have spent probably a lot of money to for this publication. You can go through it and maybe talk about it in the meeting. Now, this is my last follow-up prompt for this. Search online for the reviews of MIT University and tell me what are the 5 good things and bad things that students have highlighted about them. Just this will give me an idea like where do they stand, what's their online reputation, and what is their positioning among the students. Like after all this information, I'll talk to them as if I know the university more than them. Positive aspects: diverse extracurricular activities, and this is MIT University in Arab reviews. So it's pulling data from Edu Opinions. It's pulling all the reviews here. You don't have to go through all of them. Supportive faculty, beautiful campus. See, beautiful campus came again. They have a big campus. They have a beautiful campus. So you know what to do with this information. International exposure, career opportunities, and this is true. A lot of students talk about MIT because MIT University spends a lot of efforts on placement of their students. This is what I have heard as well. So yeah. Negative aspects: irrelevant extra subjects, high assignment load, long university hours, limited scholarships, cost of living. Of course, yeah, limited scholarships, yeah, because they are a private university. Cost of living, Dubai is high. Published articles about MIT University Dubai, digital, whatever. So now with all this information, I will be very, very confident. Maybe this is 1 hour of my time, but I will ace the meeting. And the probability of me getting the project increases dramatically. Now, you can do it for any company. You will have to make some changes. For example, here, this is if I'm going to meet Al Masaud. The prompt will look a bit different. For example, I'm going to meeting with the marketing team at Al Masaud Automobiles in Abu Dhabi. We are a digital marketing agency and want to onboard them as a client. Act as a senior online researcher for a global agency and provide me the details in sections below. About the founder, give me an idea about their business model. What is their yearly revenue and how many cars do they sell with online sources? Which brand of automobiles do they sell? Which is the best selling brand they have? How many showrooms do they have and their locations? Any recent news about the company available online? Now, see, I made a little bit change to the prompt because it's a different kind of company, right? And similarly, if you're going for an interview, what you can do is, okay, for example, I'm going to meet Owais Ahmed from Senator Viran Ads for an interview. Tell me about him and what kind of questions he might ask me for a role of media planner. For example, if you're coming in, there was a role available at Senator Viran Ads and you're coming here for the interview, you know who your interview with is. A simple prompt like this. Let's see what it'll get. Because when you go for a meeting like this for a startup, you know about the founder or the key people there. It's very, very important to understand who you're going to meet and what you say. Okay, it's saying searched 4 sites. Owais Ahmed is a seasoned digital marketing professional, various. So you know about me now. For example, I have started in 2014. I have experience on DFP, Ad Exchange, and then Then I worked for Talabat, and so you have basic idea. For your interview for the media planner, you can expect questions that assess your understanding of digital media concepts and a practical example. Describe a successful digital marketing campaign you have managed. What were the metrics you used to measure it? Honestly, high probability that I would ask this. How do you approach creating a media plan for a new client? This is the first question I would ask. What tools and platforms do you use for media planning? Yeah, I'll ask this. Can you explain the difference between programmatic advertising and traditional digital advertising? I don't know where it's getting this information. Maybe from my video, the first video of the channel, where I talk about this. Because honestly, when I interview, I ask very, very fundamentals. I don't ask fancy stuff. I ask very fundamentals. Because rest, everything is trainable. As far as you have fundamentals clear and you have a good attitude towards work, you're trainable. So even if you don't know any skill, it's okay. You can pick it up. Discuss the time when you had to adjust your media strategy based on the performance data. What changes? Yeah, maybe. These are the questions I would anyways ask. And then these are the evaluate, whatever. So I hope you have a clear idea and you treat it as very important thing to understand, like this kind of work ChatGPT can do for you. And why is it important to understand and do kind of an audit for your client and their assets and their computers, a basic idea before the meeting, and you know what kind of things to ask ChatGPT. All these prompts are in this sheet, which will be available to download from the link below. So there is a particular task you'll have to do, basically create a prompt on the scenario, and I also will put the link on the responses sheet there, so that everyone can see what kind of prompts have others come up with, because it helps with to understand how others think, and you sometimes get inspiration or a new direction to think. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.